The worldwide death toll due to the coronavirus has passed a terrible new milestone, passing 150,000 for the first time. The top UK health specialist warns that the country could end up with the highest death rate in Europe due to early errors made in the pandemic.
We have to face the reality of that. We were too slow with a number of things, but we can make sure that in the second wave we're not too slow.
Germany's health minister says the country's COVID-19 outbreak is under control after a decline in the infection rate.
Just in time to help with Lord and Lady Braybrook's breakfast. So we must get on.
And finding inspiration in the past, we'll introduce you to a Victorian cook whose recipes have finally gone viral 100 years after her death. So let's look a little more about the situation in Germany. Despite confirming more cases than either the UK or France, Germany has recorded significantly fewer coronavirus deaths than either. That's partly explained by the greater number of tests that Germany is conducting overall, so far more than 1.7 million of them. But many experts believe that Germany's high testing rate is itself playing a crucial role in the country's efforts to contain the virus's spread. Malawi's High Court has temporarily prevented the government from introducing a 3-week coronavirus lockdown. Market traders staged violent demonstrations in cities across the country, saying that they would go hungry if restrictions were imposed. France has distanced itself from US allegations about the coronavirus originating in a Chinese research laboratory. President Emmanuel Macron's office said that there was no evidence to back the reports, which have been circulating in the American media. Beijing says the claims have no scientific basis. The virus is thought to have been passed to humans at a market selling wild animal meat. The head of the World Health Organization has called on governments to enforce bans on the trade of wildlife meat in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus also said all markets selling live animals should only be allowed to reopen if they met stringent hygiene standards. When the coronavirus first started spreading in Asia, the use of face masks rocketed, with people forming long queues outside stores to buy up supplies. But whilst many countries have made wearing them in public compulsory during the pandemic, others say that evidence about their effectiveness is not convincing. So who's right? Here's our science editor, David Shukman.
Popular in Asia before the pandemic, masks are now appearing in more and more countries around the world. The government here is weighing up the options, and the Mayor of London believes we should cover our faces anywhere crowded.